Hungarian words in Yiddish? Yep. New York Hasidic Yiddish is underlyingly Polish-Hungarian Yiddish, meaning that this is the Yiddish that was historically spoken in Poland and in Hungary, although the present Yiddish is mostly Hungarian and much less Polish. As a result, there are many Hungarian words that made their way into Yiddish, including these words that are commonly used around the house. This first one here is Bundash. This one is probably the most obvious that it is Hungarian, and I think most people, if you ask them, may probably know that it is of Hungarian origin. Maybe even especially due to the fact that Yoli Lebovich, a famous singer and comedian, published an album with the name Bundash, and a big part of his comedic character in that album is playing an old Hungarian man. A quick note on spelling though, these Hungarian words don't have a standard spelling in Yiddish, so the spelling that I'm using now is a more phonetic spelling that I think fits the words properly. And it's the spelling that I prefer personally because it makes it easier to read the words. This word Bundash means French toast. However, while this word comes from Hungarian, in Hungarian the word Bundash does not mean French toast. In Hungarian it means furry, as in having fur or having a coat of fur. Since the word means having a coat of fur, it also came to mean being covered in a batter. So in Hungarian, the word for French toast is bundas kenyér, meaning battered bread. But in Yiddish, only the first word of this compound word was taken as the word for French toast. The second word is a really common word and may actually be surprising for many that it is a Hungarian word, and that is Tumi. Tumi means a pacifier and comes from the Hungarian word Tumi, which means the same exact thing. Word number 3 is Bonalo. It comes from the Hungarian word Bonalo, and they both refer to what can in English be translated as a house coat, a dressing gown, or duster. In other words, a loose and light dress that is worn at home. Our fourth word may get a chuckle out of kids if you say it out of context, and that is Bougie. It means underwear or underpants. This comes from the Hungarian word Bougie. Our fifth and last word is Chut. Chut means a hair clip. It comes from the Hungarian word Chut, meaning a clasp or a buckle. Can you think of any more Hungarian words that made its way into Yiddish?